So we saw that we could assign, or rather we could take information from the user, from the keyboard, and we could assign that to a variable. And how do we do that? So just to recap, so A equals, and we're using, as Mike explained earlier, a Python function, a bit more about functions in your lectures and your labs, but we're going to use a function called input, which is part of Python, and we're at liberty here because we can say whatever we want the command prompt to look like. So in this first example, I'm going to use the pound note sign. It hasn't devalued overnight. And we end up, when I press return, there's my command prompt with my two pound signs, and it's expecting an input from me, and I'm going to type 1, O-N-E for 1, and for all intents and purposes that would appear to be the end of my program. Now I'm going to type B equals input, only this time I'm going to use, what shall I do, a double hash sign, there we are, double hash sign, and press enter again, and look what happens. My command prompt has now turned into a double hash, and in there I'm going to type TWO for 2 and press enter, and for variable C I'm going to do the same thing, and this time I'm going to use the right arrow sign, double right arrow instead of 3 arrows like Python uses, and on that one I'm going to type in CHRE for 3. Hit return. Now not much seems to have happened, but from the previous little chunk of video, what you should realise is that A should contain the first string I entered, B should contain the second string, C should contain the third string. I want to see those now, so if I type print A, B, C, and hit return, look what happens on screen. Isn't that magic? I think that's magic.
Yes, there's one interesting thing to note here. When you type the print and you open a pair of pieces, you get this hint strip. And what this hint strip is giving you some information about the argument that that function is expecting. And what this ... here means is that you can have many arguments, as many as you want, separated by the comma, which John's done here by placing 3. The first argument, comma separates the argument, B is the second argument, comma separates it, C is the third argument. So the print function is taking 3 arguments in this case, but this ... represents, it can actually take as many as you want.
Okay, so that's pretty magic. So what we can do is we can take input from the user and we can display it on the screen. We can take lots of variables, we can print them all onto the same line. We're very close to be able to doing something that's actually quite interesting. The next example I'd quite like to run is something I used to do with the Sunday Programming Club, and it was affectionately known as an insultometer. And what the insultometer did is it took a whole series of pieces of information from the user and then constructed a sentence which effectively was insulting the person. Let's keep it nice and pleasant, please, but let's go through an example of that, because that will be really your first flexible piece of code that actually does something semi-useful rather than just printing